Good morning, Marianas. I'm Johnny Rosario.
And I'm Danielle Baza.
It is August
18th.
18th, a Thursday morning. Good morning, everybody. After these messages, we will bring you the news.
A great humanitarian once said that the difference between a career politician and a leader is the politician cares about the number of years served, and the leader just cares about serving. This defines Senator Chris Duayne. He is a seasoned statesman whose focus has always been on being a champion for the masses and a fighter for the truth. Re-elect Senator Chris Duayne, speaking up for you.
I am Chris Duayne, and I approve this message.
Edward Alvarez, Treasurer.
I just want to say from the heart, we supported our premium for the longest time. And the reality is we're supporting the team that we feel is the right for governor and lieutenant governor today. If you want somebody that you could talk to, if you want somebody that can listen, feel your pain and your challenges, this is the right team. This is genuine. And they've been doing a damn good job for the last 4 years.
We all know that one of the pillars of the Democratic Party has always been the Uggan family. We're the party of the working people. We're the ones that are pulling people out of poverty. We're the ones that can be relied upon. We're the ones that will help the people. Please vote for Governor Lou Guerrero and myself. Please deliver a win for us in the primary. Viva Familia Uggan!
This is Governor Lou Guerrero, and I approve this message.
As a defense attorney, I've represented many people who, if they weren't poor or they had received a higher education, may have taken a different path. As senator, I will propose a scholarship for those whose struggles are less academic and more financial. Let's keep our university full, not our prison. I'm Thomas Fisher. I not only approve this message, I wrote it.
Paid for by Tom for Guam, Drake Diaz, Treasurer.
The Nicholas Moore trial resumes today following the Tuesday testimony of the Attorney General's first witness against Moore. Convicted killer Anthony Celis, who admitted on the stand to lying to police and changing his story about the night of October 15, 2020. That's the evening Mr. Celis said he found Brian Mendiola laying on the driveway in front of his home, which is just down the road from Mendiola's home, with a gunshot wound to his leg. Celis said on the stand that he placed Mendiola in his truck and drove him to the guard station to Naval Hospital before he told police a different version of events. Celis said he originally lied and told police he found Mendiola at the Agana Heights basketball court because he was on probation at the time. The false lead resulted in police going on a wild goose chase for bullet casings. Mr. Celis also admitted he did not see Nicholas Moore or Moore's black Ford truck that evening. Today, it is unclear whether the government intends to call another eyewitness, Curtis Garrido, to the stand. Mr. Garrido, who reportedly told police Moore was not the shooter and that Moore's original co-defendant, Eric Salone, was the person who shot Mendiola, could not be found Tuesday. Judge Alberto Tolentino issued a bench warrant for Mr. Garrido's arrest. Whether authorities have apprehended him in time for today's continuation of trial is unknown. Kandit will be at court today and will bring you the latest in the case.
A jury has found Duayne Richard Peters guilty of all charges against him following a 5-day trial. At trial, evidence was presented that Peters forced the victim to have sex with him and sexually penetrated the victim using a vibrator. The victim testified it began when she was around 11 or 12 years old. Natasha Peters, the defendant's wife, testified against Peters at trial as part of her plea agreement. Her testimony strengthened the case against Peters. Prosecuting attorney Sean Brown said, "This result is only possible due to the bravery of a very strong young woman. She endured the abuse for years before being able to speak her truth. The people commend anyone brave enough to put an end to sexual abuse and warn sexual predators that their time will come." The jury found Peters guilty of 5 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct as a first-degree felony and 3 counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct as a first-degree felony. He was also charged with a special allegation of vulnerable victim because the victim was younger than 14 years old at the time of the sexual abuse. He faces a mandatory minimum of 15 years and up to a life imprisonment. He must also register as a level 1 sex offender on the sex offender registry for the rest of his life.
Former Department of Corrections Deputy Director Joey Terlaje is hoping that tomorrow Judge Alberto Tolentino will grant his motion to have a criminal case against him dismissed with prejudice, which will bar the Attorney General from having him indicted again for his alleged role with ex-Jotnia Mayor Jesse Blas in the unlawful restraint of Vicky Lynn Terraguezu. Yesterday, Judge Tolentino dismissed the case against Mr. Terlaje after the government moved for a continuation of the trial that was set to begin when the parties appeared in court. Prosecutor Lenny Rapadas told the court the AG's office was having trouble getting a hold of the victim. Mr. Terlaje's attorney, Jay Arreola, told Kandit in a statement he is hopeful the judge will agree that the Attorney General should be barred from bringing charges because his client's role to a speedy trial has already been violated and the statute of limitations has already been surpassed.
Meanwhile, the Attorney General's office is digging in its heels on the matter, issuing a statement that reads, in part, "The OAG is going to vigorously oppose the motion and intends on prosecuting Terlaje on all charges. Kandit would like to disclose to our viewers that Ms. Terraguezu is employed with Kandit Inc. and runs our Saipan Bureau, Kandit Commonwealth."
So just in, we have reports. Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
We have reports out of Saipan that the FBI visited the procurement office in Saipan. Yeah. I hope the wheels are in motion. Yeah. We'll get more to you on that today. We're trying to figure it out. Also, Troy is covering the Moore trial today. And Eric and Troy are working on a video. It's subtitled right now, right? Mm-hmm. Or as they're going into this, is a reminder of the last 4 years.
You can get more of these in-depth stories on CanditNews.com.
And we have our crime show, hopefully, today, guys.
Yes.
We had 2 Maggies yesterday. We will run that today. It's very sad. One of them is very sad. It upsets me. And we'll try to go in with the sex offender registry. And then also on Saturdays we have a new show. Sally.
Kino.
I don't know how to say that, guys.
Kababayan Kasali
Kayo. Oh, there. I said it.
Yeah.
And then if we can turn over our attention to the Ray Gibson Show at 93.3 or The Point on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. You have a wonderful day and God bless.
Will Parkinson, huh? So why, Senator Rodriguez, are you supporting Will Parkinson?
I was once a new candidate for senator. I know what it is to be able to want to serve our community. When I see Will Parkinson, it kind of reminds me of how my first time running for senator. My drive and my passion was so strong in wanting to help our people, serve our people. And I see that in Will. You know, I've seen him campaigning, how he interacts with people. And really, especially now more than ever, you need someone like Will to advocate for the needs of our people. You look at his dad. His dad was a former senator, former speaker, John Parkinson. And what I remembered was how he fought for our utilities. When I hear and speak to Will, his son, I see that kind of drive and that commitment that he has. Will is the kind of senator that our people need. I'm putting my faith and trust in him. We need senators in there that their priority is the people of Guam. Sure, you're going to have specific issues in healthcare, education, public safety, and I believe that Will is going to make our people his priority. So he knows that supporting small businesses, having people employed is very important. Will has taken up this fight for the use of cannabis. You really need to have all the different aspects, and I see those in Will. His mom is Filipina, and as a matter of fact, Will, I believe, was born in the Philippines. And you know, Guam is a melting pot. That's what makes Guam so special, you know. And Will being having that type of the roots from the Philippines. Knowing how important it is to treat people with respect, with dignity, regardless of where you're from, is also one aspect that's very important as a senator. So I think he understands that, and so that's another reason why I'm supporting Will. Today, former Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr. I'm voting for Will Parkinson, and I ask my family and friends to please give him a chance and please vote for him as well. Si Tus Maasi, and maraming salamat po.
And I'm Will Parkinson, and I endorse this message.
Bottom line is we're gonna make you a better person. You're gonna be healthier and fitter than you were before.